Welcome to the Grit Wit Podcast, hosted by Mari Wood. He's got stories, sarcasm, and a soft spot for real life and dad jokes. Around here, grit builds character, wit keeps you sane. Let's get into it.
Hello, my name is Mari Wood. This is episode 1 of the Grit and Wit Podcast. This is going to be an audio version of my Substack that I recently started about a month and a few weeks ago. I toyed with the idea of making a podcast. I've had a podcast in the past, and a friend of mine I just recently met, Dave Campbell, who is the host of the Dad Space podcast and a lot of other great podcasts. He suggested I do this, so here we are. Just to give you a little background of me, I am happily married to my wife, Karen. That is her real name, as much as she would like to change it with the way things are right now with the name Karen, but I love her. We have four kids. I'm a former teacher. I am a former newspaper reporter. I'm a collector of stories. Most of them are true, contrary to what some people might think. My wife and kids would probably say I'm a combination of Batman, a middle school substitute teacher, and a Chick-fil-A drive-through speaker with a stuck sarcasm setting. And that's not entirely wrong at all. I started Grit and Wit because life demands both of those things, especially in parenting and marriage. My faith anchors me. Humor keeps me afloat. I write to encourage, challenge, and occasionally make you laugh, snort in public. Those are always good. Bonus points if it makes you think or feel something deep in your chest, somewhere between amen and that's way too real. Growing up, I was always that kid with a one-liner ready. In kindergarten, I was even helping wipe down desks in my class for summer break, and I muttered, "It's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it." My teacher laughed way harder than I expected, and that moment stuck. Apparently, sarcasm and storytelling were going to be a part of the plan. I have written devotionals, news stories, and plenty of things I'm pretty sure only my mama read, or things I made my wife read too. But this is going to be different. This is where my love of words, my heart for people, and tendency to process life through metaphors and memory are going to meet. I'm all about helping people, and I'm hoping this is going to help somebody who has either maybe gone through something similar that I've went through, or this might even encourage someone to share some of their struggles that they've done. But here's what you can expect from Grit and Wit. Stories from the trenches of family life, both funny and painfully relatable. We're going to have thoughts on faith and marriage without the sugarcoating. I am very transparent. That will be evident in a lot of the things we do on here. But there's going to be real life devotionals with a twist of, did Maury just say that? And a few well-placed dad jokes and maybe some even tears. I was on a podcast yesterday and just talking about a few things almost brought tears to my eyes in a good way, just good memories. Every story I tell is going to start or contain a memory, and it's going to end with a purpose. There's almost always a challenge or a takeaway because I believe words should do more than just fill space. They should really move you. So just in advance, this is the first episode. This is going to be a quick one, but thank you for being here. If you are a parent, a spouse, a believer, or just someone who appreciates a little grit with your wit, pull up a chair, put your headphones on. You're in good company. Thank you. And my little parting phrase that I'm going to start using is, remember, you can only control yourself. Thanks, and see you next time.
This was the Grit and Wit Podcast, hosted by my dad, Mari Wood. Follow the show or share it, please, or he'll make us clean the garage.
What?
Bye.